So, do you have you ever been on a job and something breaks and you needed to know what you needed to have or you didn't have it and you're like, daggone it, that means I got to wrap everything up and take it home for something stupid. Maybe it was an O-ring that went bad. Maybe it was um, maybe it was some section of hose. Maybe it was a pressure wash hose. Maybe it was all kinds of things. Maybe you just needed a pair of channel locks and stuff. Well, today I'm going to show you my little handy dandy box here that I put together so that I have all the stuff that I can fix stuff when it breaks down. So, I'm Jason Guyman here to help you grow your business, be successful, and to change your life. So, coming up in August 24th and 25th, write these dates down. I'm having a pressure washing training, and it's going to be we're actually going to do two houses, one Sunday, one Monday. So it's all in person, hands-on type of training. It's not none of this training that you just sit there and you watch videos. We go do this stuff. We go out there. We get wet. We get dirty. We get everything. And so this is the best way that I can teach you. I've had the classes already, and this is what they said they liked the most is it was very hands-on. So don't forget the hotel room. You can stay right at the hotel where we're actually going to have our class. It's $95 a night or $99 a night. The link is on that page also. If you go to pressurewashhelp.com/intraining. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to open it up. Ta-da! So these are some things that I carry extra. I have extra O-rings, the 3/8 and the 1/4 inch quick connectors. I have quick connectors also, both male and female, both the all different types. I have a couple swivels. I have my turbo nozzle in here. I have a couple extra barb fittings in case one of them cracks or breaks, so I got it. I got extra shutoff valves, so if my three-way valve goes bad. I have a Gates, the Gates hose repair. I got a hacksaw. We can cut the hose and we can put this fitting on there and we can be right up and running. I always carry an extra downstream injector. I have a couple fuses for my 12-volt system on my Softwash system, roof cleaning system. I have an extra J-rod right here, extra J-rod. Have a couple extra hose clamps. I have two adjustable wrenches because you can about do anything with an adjustable wrench. I have a nice pick here so we can pick out the O-rings. We have channel locks, a couple zip ties, and a couple screwdrivers. This box right here can fix just about anything on this trailer if I need to fix it enough to be able to fix it to be able to finish a job. There's nothing worse than blowing a hose and you can't fix it, and I've done it many times. I've had it. We had all this. I was almost at my last house. I was at my last house. I started the pressure washer, and at the time, I only carried a 150-foot section and a 50-foot section. Well, the 150-foot section blew, and now I'm stranded. And I was about 30 minutes from our shop, and I couldn't do nothing about it. I couldn't wash the rest of that house. I couldn't get my truck close enough with that 50-foot section to wash the rest of the house. So I had to roll everything up and drive home and go back the next day to finish it. And that was a lot of time. So that's why I keep the quick connect. And that's also why I only do 50-foot sections. Because guess what? If I blow a 50-foot section of hose and I have 200 foot of hose, I still got 150 foot of hose. And I can still wash with 150 foot of hose. I can't wash with 50 foot of hose. So that is why I have this system. And this is why we have a pick. A lot of times you might do ball valve method, or you're getting all that chemical and it's leaking down on you, and the next thing you know, you'll get chemical burns. And I got a video up here and it talks about chemical burns and the bad thing about chemical burns. And one of them was just because the gun was leaking and ran all down their leg and their rump there, and everything got bad shape because they got a chemical burn there. So you can say, well, you can clean with that. Yeah, you can clean without an O-ring in there, but you can also go to the hospital because there's not an O-ring in there. So that is the reason why I put my O-rings in there and my O-ring kit and a pick to get them out and put them back in. So this doesn't cost that much more to have a nice little kit here full of stuff to keep you working. The amount of money you put into this will make you a lot more. If you got to go back and redo a house, you're going to have a lot more in it than what you're going to have in this kit. So if you would like to learn more about this pressure washing rig and how to build it, I have a whole video series on these videos right here. Go check them out, and I'll see you in those videos.